it's time for another Amanda Reacts. Now, y'all know that it's all about Black culture. And who ain't Black culture but TLC? One of the greatest groups of all time, and also one of the brokest groups of all time when they were one of the greatest groups of all time. That's a lot to put into context. And they had no problem doing that when they actually were doing the press conference after they won their Grammy Awards. Do you know how crazy it must be to have sold millions of albums and then feel like you can't even pay the note on your RAV4 that was given to you by your manager? Yes, she gave them RAV4s. Anywho, this moment right here was, I would say, very stunning for a lot of people, because these are supposed to be like the interviews where people are like, oh my gosh, I just want to thank everybody. Like, yes, I know. Like, these interviews are usually very gushing. People are holding their Grammys. They're thanking the people who supported them. They're living their best lives. I mean, this is the beginning of things getting even better than it ever have been. And TLC said, not to chase a waterfall, but we about to rain on your parade.
Come on.
Is everything going like we want? The track of our career? No. I can say this. Everything's not going the way we so-called, quote-unquote, would want it to be, or how...
Okay, first of all, I know that we're talking about real things here because they were definitely getting shafted, but I just need to address the fits. Miss T-Boz in this blazer shrug bralette set. Yeah, there was a lot going on in this outfit. This was a time when girl groups was giving you coordination on another level, okay? That's why when Latasha showed up in a different dress than the rest of Escape at the recent Soul Train Awards, people were like, what is that? Because anybody from this era who knows about a girl group knows that if we're wearing sequins, we all wearing sequins. If we wearing chiffon, we all wearing chiffon. If we're wearing white shoulder padded blazers mixed with see-through material and large pants, we're all wearing all of that. And TLC stuck to that on a regular basis, even when Left Eye wore a top hat.
Or how it should be, but regardless, we're not gonna let anybody hold us down. This proves it, and we've done good regardless to all the problems.
I gotta tell y'all, press is always a dance. You know, I'm seeing right here already, T-Boz is like, I really don't want to get into this. Like, she doing this, you know, when you like, ooh, I really... Like, don't push me because I'm close to the edge. I won't deny it. Well, actually, that's what Left Eye's saying in her head. I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't want it with me. And I got to tell you, you can only do that but for so long. Because then you just feel like you're lying to yourself while you're lying to everybody else.
I'll tell it. We're not going to sugarcoat anything anymore. We've been quiet long enough.
Let me tell y'all something. Chili said, I'm about to give y'all the real with this blowout, all right? She said, you know what? I sat under the dryer and I thought about this long and hard, and I'm about to spill it, okay? I'm about to spill it. And you knew it was about to go down because Left Eye said, hand on hip, let's get to it. I love this because you can see that as a group, they just made like an eye contact, and it was like they was on the football field and decided, we're not gonna run the play the coach said. We're gonna do something different. Are you ready? Hut, hut, hut!
We're not gonna sugarcoat anything anymore. We've been quiet long enough. Can I get an amen?
Amen! Amen!
All right. Well, I'll put it to you this way. We are the biggest selling female group ever. 10 million albums worldwide. We have worked very hard. We have been in this business for 5 years.
I just want to, they made 5 years sound like it was like a real, I know Patti LaBelle was somewhere like, what 5 years mean? Baby, I've been in this since 71. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? C'est soir.
Broke as broke can be, and we're not
broke
like,
as broke can be.
If that was the case, we would have been on everybody's talk show talking about how broke we are. We haven't done that, I know it's hard to believe because we've sold so many albums, but it is possible. That's the deal here. So, and we're not happy at all. But for real, tonight, this is all we wanted. We wanted to win a Grammy, at least one, and we won 2. And that proves that we are the jam.
Chili,
The jam. I'm bringing that back. I am the jam. Like, y'all are wildin'. They are the jam. Are we busy? Because y'all need to get into this. Because it is the jam. We need to bring back the jam.
I've got 2 questions for you. 10 million albums, how can you be broke? And 2, what's coming up with Left Eye Productions?
Okay. I can't go into everything right now, but trust me, you can sell 10 million albums and be broke if you have greedy people behind you.
turn it around so you don't sell 10 million albums and not be broke.
Stick together, learn from our mistakes, and just
It's the condescendingness from the reporters to me, like acting as if they are not like keeping it a buck. And I know that this is because they are Black women. You know what I mean? Like, you just get that feeling. I can hear the voices. This is like prehistoric Karen. Well, maybe not prehistoric because that's another era, but this is like Mesozoic Karen. And I just wonder, like, why. I know why. I don't have to wonder. These reporters are just talking to them so crazy, and it's like mind-blowing. And I haven't seen this clip in years and years and years and years. But as someone who is now in the industry, I just can't imagine reporters feeling like they could talk to me like this. This is a whole other level. And by the way, like, it's one thing to have interviewers come at you sideways, like, because they don't know who you are or because they just have no class. But these are Grammy Award winners that are being interviewed after winning Grammy Awards at the Grammy Awards. And they're still talking to them sideways. God damn it. Black women don't get no respect.
Nobody knows. Everybody's looking at the videos. They're looking at the success of the album, so they're thinking that you're on top of the world. And you know, when you're quiet like that, no one knows. So that's why we're telling it. We're not telling it to get anybody in trouble or to make anybody mad at us. We're just being very honest and truthful and telling y'all the truth. So, and that's just how.
You know what? They picked the right one because you can see T-Boz got this face. Left eye is literally showing only her left eye because the hat is like covering, and she is looking at the crowd like she plotting on them. And you know, you got Chili, and Chili's always been, I think, like the sweeter, like the one who puts forth like a sweet disposition in the ways that the other sisters like didn't like necessarily try to. But she's like, I feel like Chili's always considered like the sweetie pie, you know? In contrast, like, I am not a sweetie pie.
How it is. And hopefully, you know, it can stop because it is not 1950 anymore. It is 1996.
You see, a lot of folks don't know about this, but this is what I call new history, all right? What goes on in the 80s, what went on in the 90s and the early thousands, all that is new history that we have to canonize because it really does show how things shifted and changed to get to where they are now. And this was an incredibly important moment because it really blew something up that gave voice to a lot of artists who were in the same situations. So shout out to TLC, T-Boz, Left Eye, and Chili for keeping it a buck, keeping it a hundo, and telling us that we should not chase waterfalls when we're chasing these checks. Now for my SEAL squad, if you want to see the extended cut of this video, make sure you head over to my Patreon, theamandaverse.com. And if you want to join, you can go to the same place. It's a good time. We be over there having a good time. It's a squad of SEALs. No, it's not. It's people. I'm Amanda Seales. I hope you enjoyed another edition of Amanda Reacts. I'm over here just trying to put y'all on to some things, you know what I'm saying, while I'm reacting to the same things. If you love Black culture and you love Black content, then you're going to love this page because that's really what we be about. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell right there. Ring that bell. You're jingling, baby. Go ahead, baby. So that you can get notified because I'm going to be dropping stuff on a regular basis, and I don't want you to miss it.